Hey everyone, with the discussion analysis and the replay analysis done, let's talk a little bit about running a destroyer in Aegis. Currently I am in Tier 6 Soviet destroyer Gnevy, and I will be talking about running a gunboat. If you want to see a replay for use of a torpedo boat, I have a couple of videos from a player named Coward running a Hatsu and a Fubuki who has a special route. I will include links to those in the description. Now,
This is Task Force Commander. Our transport ships have been captured. Attack the enemy and retrieve the transport ships.
Now there's a little surprise at the end of this video, and no, I will not spoil it.
Searching for enemy convoy.
Will not spoil it for you right now. You'll just have to wait and see what it is.
Stand by for action. Enemy approaching from the north. Battle alarm confirmed.
Силы противника на горизонте.
That's the enemy vanguard. Destroyer.
Now you see here, I am moving as far to the front of the bot Mahon smoke to minimize distances with the enemy group, so I have as much chance to citadel these cruisers as possible.
Вражеский крейсер уничтожен.
The only cruiser that's difficult to citadel is the Miyoko, with the exception being the 150s on the German destroyer Gaida. But on the Soviets, even if you can't citadel it, you can still do decent damage with AP doing normal penetrations. And obviously in the Gnevy, with only 4-kilometer torps, I don't have torpedoes that can reach the battleship, but most destroyers in this tier do have torpedo range for it. Now normally you'd be seeing some torpedoes coming toward your group, but there were no destroyers, and I'm pretty sure all the cruisers got sunk too quickly to launch any torpedoes at us. And you'll see that I'm leaving the bot Mahon smoke a little early, so I can get myself in place to smoke up for this incoming second group. Now if you see my current position, this is approximately where you want to be for taking down this second group in a destroyer. You don't want to be too far east, close to the island, because you could easily end up too close to the enemy ships, getting yourself detected in smoke while shooting, or not having enough time to finish off these ships. Moving yourself a little farther west and giving yourself time to do so lets you finish all these ships before they cross the islands. And normally one smoke charge is sufficient for accomplishing this task. The only exceptions possibly being the Germans with their shorter smoke, and obviously the British with their very short smoke. The only British destroyer I've played in Aegis is the Gallant, which has standard smoke, so I don't have any real evaluations on the use of the tech tree destroyers in this scenario yet.
Торпеды по правому борту.
The only reason I shot torpedoes there is just in case the battleship decides to back up enough so that my torpedoes might hit it. And it just happens to be coincidence that it's the same as the Anshan replay. That's not something that always happens. Now you'll see here I am sinking convoying ship number 1, and I will be leaving convoying ship number 3 alone because that's the one escort we are saving. We used to be leaving number 4 alive, but with the ship helping out being the Baltimore instead of an aircraft carrier, leaving number 4 alive is not optimal any longer, as the Baltimore will kill number 4, so we leave number 3 alive. And now that there's only one cruiser escort left, we tend to leave the bots to fight it out, or if the shores is dead, we just leave it alone until we need to kill it. And right now I'm getting myself in position for the northern battleship spawn. I prefer to be north of the island in A4. You can position yourself at north of the island in B4 if you have longer range torpedoes, but even if you do, it's still easier in general to be at A4. Being at A4 allows you to be closer to the battleships, and you can still have a direct escape path west for cover.
Attention, clarifying the order. Cover the retreat of our transport ships. Дымы генератора запущены. Пожарная тревога.
And while my torpedoes may have only a 4-kilometer range, I still have plenty of range to finish off the Congo. Now, something to note, oftentimes one of the battleships will spawn directly in front of where I am. So that's something you need to be careful of when you're running a destroyer. And if you're running two destroyers, you can have the second destroyer stop a little farther east in A5, approximately the center of it, but not too far east to avoid spawning the extra battleships. And once these two are taken down, everyone else can concentrate on the Fuso. If you have two destroyers or a smoke cruiser sitting at B4, you can do this really quickly. And as you see, the convoy is at the E line, which puts it way out of range of all the ships in the northeast corner, safe from taking any damage.
Пожарная тревога. Неполадки устранены.
Вражеский эсминец уничтожен.
Двигатель в штатном режиме.
Now, if you will remember at the beginning, I mentioned there was a prize at the end for you guys. Well, this is it. Have you ever seen a game in Aegis where you've killed every single last ship on the battlefield? Probably not, right? And this is the only game we know of where it's been done. hope you liked the little surprise here, and I hope you enjoyed this replay. And one special note, for running a torpedo boat in Aegis, I have replays from Coward for you to watch, which will be in the description. And if you have your own strats for how to run a destroyer in Aegis, let me know. I'll let you know where to send it, and maybe it'll be featured in the future. And thank you for watching.